Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you can't hear the machine too bad, but it is Thursday? No, Wednesday. It's Wednesday right now. We're up in Walden. We're up here laying flow line and things like that, and just making us a little bit of money, all right? That's what we do, and that's what we're good at. But, guys, probably one of the things I get asked, like almost 100% most frequently asked question, all right? How do I become a welder helper? A lot of my biggest dream is to go be on the pipelines. How do I get started? How do I get my foot in the door? Guys, I've covered this in a lot of videos, but I'm going to do it again right here. You need to start making contacts. Got a lot of guys that are like, hey, I'm 16 years old, I'm in high school, wanting to go out into the oil industry. How do I get started? Well, right now you're 16 years old, you're in high school. It's not like a big jump, like you have to go do this right now or else somebody's starving to death, all right? So while you're in high school, it's a big thing to start building relationships. You need to start putting in the effort and promoting yourself to the right people. Let's put it that way. If I was you, I'd get a little money together every year, all right? I would drive to whichever oil field is closest to you, and I'd go spend a week there, and I'd start collecting phone numbers. And the whole goal of me being there is to collect phone numbers and start making contacts and building relationships, okay? Well, everybody wants to go on a vacation. Right now, you don't need a vacation. Right now, you need to figure out how you're going to get hooked into this industry. Right now, you need to save money and go to wherever the work is and start building that relationship and start meeting these people that you want to hook up with. So if you want to be a welder helper, probably your biggest number one person you need to hook up with is is a rig welder. They're going to be the ones that hire you, and they're going to be the ones that fire you. But probably that's the biggest thing right now. If you guys are just getting into this industry, get you a little money together and travel to an oil patch, all right? West Texas, Pecos, Odessa, that area, Midland. I'd go drive around there. North Dakota, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Colorado. I'm trying to think, where else? Wyoming. I mean, there are oil patches everywhere. You need to just figure out where they're at, go to that area, and go start building these relationships. Second thing you can do, when you get there, okay, probably the biggest thing, go hit up campgrounds. Welders stay in campgrounds. Welders stay in hotel rooms, but it's hard to figure out which hotel room they're in if you just show up to a hotel room. In a campground, their welding trucks are going to be pulled right in front of their trailers. You're going to know exactly who's a welder and who's not. And then go in and go talk to that person. Go knock on their door. Go talk to them, all right? This is your guys' life. Too many people will be like, oh, I'd be too nervous to go in there and go talk to somebody. You're going to starve to death. All right? That's just simple as that. You will starve to death if you are too nervous to go talk to somebody. Rejection is something to be embraced. All right? I mean, I don't know how many times I've called phone numbers and they're like, no, we don't need nobody, thanks. And then they just hang up, you know? That's just part of life. Who cares? Some people just ain't got no ability to communicate and talk and be able to hold a conversation. Some people are just very blunt, very short, and they're not rejecting you. They're rejecting the idea of you being a welder helper because they don't need one. Or being a welder, they don't need one. They just don't know how to say it real kind, all right? That's just part of life. Most people are kind of that way, I've decided. But, so, recap. Save a little money, travel to the area that has work, start building a relationship. Okay, especially if you're in high school right now, that's a big deal. If you guys can get a little money together, you and like 3 buddies, I mean, whatever, you guys be like, hey, let's go to freaking West Texas, the Sahara Desert. Let's head down to that area and let's go make some contacts, all right? Not the greatest vacation, but gosh dang it, I promise you, it's going to put you leaps and bounds ahead of the next person. All right. If you got contacts before you even graduate high school, you are far ahead of a lot of people. All right. That goes with people that already had a high school. That goes for people that have families. That goes for people that have, you know, lives going already, and you want to come into this industry, you need to build relationships. That's going to be key. That's going to be number one. Number two, go to where they're at. Campgrounds are the biggest. Campgrounds, bars, hotels, and if you see a line that's got welders running down it, make sure you pack a hard hat and safety glasses and FR clothes, and then walk out onto that thing and go talk to whoever you need to go talk to. So, anyways, you guys, that is the biggest asked question. My dream is to become a pipeline welder. How do I get started? I want to be a welder helper. How do I get my foot in the door? Those are the two biggest ones you can do. The third one, and this is the one that hooked me up on my first test. Get online, Google oil field companies, West Virginia, oil field companies, Pennsylvania. It's going to bring up a list of about 10 billion of them. You're going to get on the phone and you're going to sit there and you're going to dial numbers and start talking to them. Simple as that. Okay? For all you guys that want to get involved in this, those are the biggest tips I have for you. There's the three of them. Build your relationships, travel to the area that you need to be at or that you want to be at. Start building the relationships, go to where they're at. Oil field is campgrounds, bars, hotel rooms, things like that. Doesn't mean you have to participate in the activities. Just means you need to go there and go talk to whoever's there, all right? I'm not a participator, but I will buy rounds for the bar if it leads into a job. And then three, if that don't work, start Googling. If you can't travel to an area, Google it. The internet's an amazing thing and you can go a long ways in it. So everybody, three biggest tips. Be blessed, and we'll talk to you later. See ya.